Hello and welcome to DML. So I've been keeping this as a sort of not very well hidden secret, but we actually managed to breed the legendary root dragon on both of our accounts within the last week. I am so relieved, but we will be going ahead and hatching this bad boy today. The root dragon was, I believe, the first ever available dragon of the month in DML, so he more or less looks like a recolor of the fawn dragon, if you've ever seen him. But for his description it says, no other dragon can exhibit such a connection to the elements. It could prove to do amazing things if this trainer could get it to move every once in a while. So there's no special animation or anything like that, and his design is kind of plain overall, but I am really happy that we get a brand new legendary, and plus we finally get him. Because I have been waiting for years for this guy to come back. Again, it's been 3 years since this guy has been available in-game. That is how long it has been. And he is dragon number 329. Well, technically we've got a few more because there's some we haven't hatched yet, some on our other account. But we got baby Typh here, so I hope that you had good luck with trying to breed him as well, if you didn't already have him. And, you know, like we normally do, we'll probably go ahead and do a couple of fights with him, but he's super adorable. Super adorable cute, you know? And his little horns on the top of his head, I think they're slightly different shapes, which I also find kind of adorable as well. But it's not very often we get new legendaries at this point, so I feel blessed. I feel blessed to have him. And his horns, when he actually grows up, they get all weird. He's got a gigantic beard, which I also find kind of weird. But new divines, new legendaries, we got all sorts of new dragons coming to us in DML. But we just leveled him up to level 15, so let's go ahead and use him in a quick fight or two. What's a fight that we can do with him? We can do this one. So we'll need to scroll all the way down in our listing. So we've got him. We've got... why not use our love dragon? They've got a similar design anyway. And then, actually, you know what? We don't have a level 15 divine, so let's not do that. Let's take our reindeer dragon in for a quick fight as well. So he's obviously not got any of his elements unlocked, but overall the root dragon isn't an amazing dragon to use on a team. Like, I think he's one of the really meh dragons of the month to use, unfortunately. But he is purely a collection dragon for me. Like, I really just want him to boost my codex numbers up, which maybe that's a bit rude. I'm sorry, Mr. Root Dragon. I'm sorry, I don't think you're quite as cute as our reindeer dragon here, but still very happy to have him overall. And plus, like I said, you know, we were cutting it really fine with the castle event. We were cutting it really fine with getting him as well. So I'm happy. I'm a happy girl now. And, you know, on the topic of dragons of the month, we actually have some really interesting info about what the next dragon of the month is going to be. Because obviously we've only got a day and a half left of the root dragon being available, which is kind of sucky for anyone that doesn't have him. But there is going to be a special dragon of the week coming next month. And there was a little bit of a comment made by Gameloft themselves where they said, "Hi, while we can't share it just yet, we'll give the following hint. The next dragon of the month will be pink. For more info, check out the newsfeed tomorrow. Cheers." So from that you're thinking, pink? What the heck? What dragon is that gonna be? And they did say they were planning on releasing something special for March, so this is either gonna be one of the previous, I don't know, dragons of the month that we've seen before. Like, it could be the love dragon, it could be, I guess, the autumn dragon. He's kind of pink. But what I believe the next dragon of the month is going to be, I actually think there is a good chance it may be this dragon right here. So, this is the fairy dragon. We've talked about this dragon before. You know, we've gone through the elements. It is literally more or less the same as the love dragon in every way. It's just, it unlocks its elements in a different order. But the fact that they specifically said it's going to be pink, and this entire dragon is bright pink, you know, it's a new dragon, this would definitely be something really special. So maybe it's just the fact that I'm hopeful that that's what's going to happen, but I think there is quite a high chance that that could be what's happening. But they did say to check the in-game newsfeed tomorrow for more info, so they'll probably officially announce which dragon it is then. So as soon as I find out what that is, I am going to be on it. So don't worry, I'll let you know what dragon it's going to be instantly as soon as we know. And I hope the combo to breed it isn't too difficult either. But, you know, in other DML news, I'm sure a lot of you probably already noticed, but the Guan dragon is available in a bundle currently. Not for much longer, but you get him, a habitat, and 125 divine tickets. And, you know, these could be enough to get you the divine Huryi, potentially. On average, though, you'll need about 300 to 350, I believe is what the average was worked out to be by numerous different people. And that bundle is £41. So it's like £80 worth is what it's been costing a lot of people on average to unlock the, you know, the divine out of these special divine chests here. So I will not be purchasing that bundle or anything. Oh, and we can do the next fight in the boss challenge in 5 minutes. Well, I guess we'll go and do something else in 5 minutes then. We have clan stuff that we can do. Let's go do this. We'll go pet some of our dragons, get this quest done with, get some points, then we can go and do that next boss challenge fight. I mean, I was ignoring the boss challenge for quite a lot of today because I was busy streaming on Twitch, and, I don't know, coming back every 2 hours, sometimes I just cannot be bothered. And plus, I don't really need the sunrise. All that winning the fights in the boss challenge does is just give us a few more divine tickets. But we're going to be getting divine tickets from the Dragon's Delight event. We'll be getting them from the little crowded nursery and dinner time events that we've got going on here. So overall, we're probably going to have a ton of little events that are going to give us extra divine tickets anyway. So I don't know, the boss challenge I think is still a little bit boring for me, but definitely a lot better than what it used to be. So, no matter how much I dislike the divine chests and what's happened with the divine chest changes and everything, I still think that the boss challenge itself, with how the fights operate and everything, I still think that's a lot better than what it used to be. So that's a good thing. It's a super good thing, in fact. And more positive changes coming to events and that to make them a little bit better for players overall. You know, I am all for that. You know, kudos to Gameloft. Where still to this day, they're still testing things out, switching things around, and I guess in some ways trying their best to make it fairer for some players. You know, some people, myself included, might say they did the opposite with how they made the new divine chests, but like I've said, there's still the chance that because they've changed how the chests operate, a free-to-play player could easily potentially have the chance to unlock the divine Hoagie and Chang dragons. So I'm still in a tough spot where for paying players they've been kind of screwed over quite a lot, but there's the opportunity for free players to have a good shot at getting them potentially. It just depends on how lucky you get. So really split on my opinion in that regard. And how many quests are you gonna give about collecting gold from habitats? I mean, I am not fussed. I am not gonna complain about that, but I'm just kind of shocked, weirded out even. Well, that was fair enough. Oh, and we do have a ruin that we can explore as well. Well, let us go ahead. Come on, give me a shard. I beg. Come on, you know you want to, game. You know, if you're gonna screw me over with my Divine Chest RNG, give me a shard. Come on. Yes! Okay. Alright, like I normally do, I take back bad things that I've said for today. You listened. You listened to me, game. I'm happy now. Well, only 2 left to go, and then we'll be able to upgrade Kronos to level 4. I really want to get Kronos to max level as soon as we can, so we'll pop these 3 back in. That'll be another 12 hours of waiting, but, you know, even getting a single shard after quite a few attempts, I'm happy with that. As long as we're making progress ever so slowly, I don't care, as long as we're making progress. So, don't really want to do either of those quests there. And we'll probably get another 2 towers down minimum, hopefully 3 of them. Why are we working on 2 towers at the same time? Like, just focus all of your efforts into 1 tower. You don't want to miss out on the card packs for the sake of it. Well, oh well. As long as we've got the sprites in there, we'll donate 5 of them as well, just to give us some extra points. And now, if we go back here, is this done? 55 seconds! Gosh darn it! Oh, I just tabbed out. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. How many tickets do we have? We've got 32 that we can spend now. I'm still trying to decide. Do I want to use the divine tickets on this chest so that we can get these 3? Or do I want to save them so that we can potentially get the rare and the epics out of the other chest? Still trying to decide. I don't know. If you want to give your own thoughts on which one I should go for, go ahead, because I am very indecisive. I am an extremely indecisive person. So, you know, tell me whatever you want me to open up, basically. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, I know, Mr. Hoagie, I'm waiting as well. There we go. You know, if everyone was able to come back when there's like 5 seconds left on the timer, you'd be done with these sorts of events so quickly. If only we could do this every time. And now, of course, if we want to do this, we'd have to skip, which I am not going to do. And people were asking me the other day, do we really have to be all 4 rounds to unlock the sunrise? The answer is yes. You have to be all 4 rounds in this boss challenge to unlock the sunrise, unfortunately. Well, I say that, but a single round isn't difficult by any stretch. So, just keep doing your fights, keep trying your best, coming back every couple of hours, and make it to the end of that little event there. So, you know, for now, I think that is more or less gonna do me. So, I'm happy we got a new legendary here, and I'm hoping that we're going to get some nice RNG on those divine chests. Oh, what a nice little gem you gave me. Thank you, Typh. But I'll be looking around for more news about that new dragon of the month that's coming. I am really excited. Please make it that new fairy dragon. And by that I mean, oh good god, I need more space desperately. And now that we actually have a space in our hatchery, we should finally do this before I forget. Just before I go for today, we should pop in our 2 divine dragons. So, 3 days and 20 hours VIP, 4 days, 19 hours without. Which means that it is actually super good for us that we have VIP currently. Because otherwise these 2 would take an entire day extra to finish hatching. And if we wanted to skip and instantly look at these 2 dragons, it's 200 gems! Like, no way. No way, Jose, am I doing that. Nuh-uh. I've done it a couple of times in the past for, like, legendaries, but no, I'm not doing it for a 4-day timer. Screw that. But, like I said, I'm gonna keep rambling if I don't go now. But, thank you for joining me, and thank you to everyone that wished me good luck with doing the event and getting him. I'm sure the luck that you all gave me all paid off in the end, so I'm very grateful to that. But I will be back very shortly, or soon enough, with another video. So, until next time, I will see you then.